Okay, today on Reporting the Good Stuff with TJ Sisk. Today we will be interviewing the Muslim Martha Stewart celebrity look-alike. It's gonna be something, don't miss out. Back to you, Paula! Paula! I hate looking at cameras by myself. I like the noise. Okay, thank you, Paula. And here she is, the Queen of Iraq, Muslim Martha. Give it a hand. Just one hand. Look at her. She's so tall and lanky. Yes. So Martha, how are you?
Well, I'm just fine. How are you?
Well, interviewing people sucks.
Just jobs these days. What? I mean, the economy's just gotten so bad that they're having to lay off tons of people. I mean, it's just crazy. So crazy. I mean, once I talked to this lady, and she said that their job is getting so bad that they're just laying them off. I mean, gosh. Okay,
Laying them off.
Yes, laying them off.
Like getting laid.
No, just laying her off. As in
Oh,
you're
like.
fired.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Mommy. That's you.
Okay, so how have your kids been?
Oh, little Daishiki, he's just so wonderful. He's just so wonderful. You know, yesterday he was trying to jump a fence. He was running from the cops, and he cut himself. But you know, he's in intensive care, and he's fine. And
There's nothing on this, so I don't know. So how about the way people are dressing nowadays? How do they dress over in Iraq?
well, what I've noticed is just people just dress so nicely in Iraq, and then when you come here, it's just so tacky. I mean, see what I'm wearing? I mean, it's just so nice, so comforting and nice, and then when you come over here, it's like, oh my gosh, you wear shoes with that type of shirt? Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yes.
So what gave you the idea of looking like Martha Stewart?
Well, back in 6th grade, I did this thing. It was a cooking show. And I said, you know, I had this little bowl. I had this little mixer thing. I was mixing and I was mixing and I was, you know, acting like Martha Stewart. And then I said, if you look under your chair, there's a book for everyone. There's a gift from me. And then I wore this little wig and all. And so I decided to come Muslim Martha.
Well, how about we get a look at that right after the break?
Bye, folks. Hope you enjoyed the program.
Okay, so here we're back with Martha Stewart, Muslim Martha Stewart, cooking her famous recipe.
Well, today, folks, we are going to be making my favorite dish. Slices from my mother's Iraqi home style book. And you can find that underneath your chair. I'll get back to that later. But see, I've mixed up my favorite ingredients of beans. And then I've been mixing up my favorite type of macaroni. It's called walahute with cheddar cheese. And see, what you just do is you just add this to over here. Yummy! Just looks so good. Then you add some, this is what gets me the best. See that, Madison? That helps me calm down at night before I go to bed. So we'll just add some of them. And then we'll just add a little salt and pepper. And then we stick it in the oven for 30 minutes.
chair? What do you mean? There is nothing under my chair.
Well, check again. You'd be surprised Martha Stewart has magic in her fingers.
Really? Check again? I think I will. Oh my goodness, there's a book. Martha Stewart surely does have magic in her fingers.
Well, I guess it's time to check on the bean dip. Follow me. Ooh, looks scrum-diddly-umptious. Now the last thing we have to do is take this powder and scrub it on here, and then we'll be ready to eat. Yummy! Well, we have our powder. Now we just distribute it all over the little place like, so yummy. And then you eat.
Well, thank you for this week's edition of whatever the title was in the beginning. You can truly see that Martha Stewart is a, well, I wouldn't say fabulous, but I'd say outgoing person. And join us next week when we interview our world's finest president, Obama. Obama, 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 crack.